And especially to you, ma'am. Before I proceed to my reading autobiography, I would like to introduce myself first. By the way, my name is Anahada Chocolano Minalang, a second-year student taking up the course of Bachelor of Elementary Education, major in General Education. Since I already introduced myself now, I will share my reading autobiography on answering the given questions. Question number 1. What is your first memory of reading? My first memory to learn how to read. Recall when I was in elementary level. As a young child, I enjoying to play with my friends. I don't want to study or to learn how to read and write. All I want that time and in that age is to play all the time. Sometimes, maybe not just sometimes, but always, I always to cry and go into my major tantrums every time when my mother forced me to attend in school or to force me to study or just read. And I remember that time I have a sister who will always excel in the classroom. My sister she loved reading and academics seemed to come easily to her. Me and my sister were so different. My sister is smarter than me. And also I remember that time when in my elementary level, teacher called my mother to go in school to report all my failing grades, especially in English subject. Then after that conference of my parent and my teacher, my mother attempted to motivate me using a different strategy. She pronounced that my sister would get a toy for having a good grades. Then my mother promised me that if I will have a good grades and to know how to read and write, she promised me that she buy me a Barbie doll, which is my one of my dream toys is a Barbie doll. Then after I heard that, I'm excited. When I started encouraging myself to learn and to study well, and also I will ask my mother to buy me a book. Then the first book that I have that time is The Ugly Duckling, and the second one is the Filipino book which entitled Si Pagong at Si Tipaklong. On that time, I was slow reader, but I was determined to improve my literacy. Reading more enhancing vocabulary and improvement my comprehension. And now let's proceed to the question number 3, which is name some favorite books that you read when you were a child and some of your favorite books now. When I was a child, my favorite books that time is Sleeping Beauty, The Ugly Duckling, and Ang Gansang Nangingitlog ng Ginto, and also The Monkey and the Turtle. During my childhood, I was reading Fable. And now, some of my favorite books today is the book of George Singer entitled Forgive Yourself, and the second one is the book of John C. Maxwell entitled Be All You Can Be, and also the last one is Romeo and Juliet. Let's proceed to the question number 4, which is who influenced your growth as a reader? The person who always influenced me is my parents, because she loved to read, and not just about to read, but all of it. My parents influenced my life the most when I was growing up. And now let's proceed to the questions number 3, which is what is your experiencing sharing reading with others? Of course, I'm very happy. As a future teacher in elementary level, we need to prepare ourselves for the children we will teach. And I also totally love children, and I also enjoying talking to them because I also have a lot of nephews, and when I have time, I read some stories occupied by action so they don't bored. And that's all for today. Thank you.